Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for coming out. I would like to greet you, the B, the DB, I'm sorry, Miss Jones, Voodoo Bordeaux, the only Empress, Latasha Phillips, Fate Shaya, how you doing, DC, D Cop for life, PDP, Latasha Phillips, Trina B, Ox City 805 Queen, Kings Mina, M. Renee, thank you for being out, coming out, L. Edwards, Miss Gerald, let me see. Hood Scriptures, how are you? Thank you for being here. And let's just get started. I want to make sure I get all of you. Lady Sarah Fox, hello. Miss Jones, Lena Pretty Brown Eyes. Sugar Plum, hey, how you doing? Under new management, I see you, girl. I see you. Miss Babe, okay. Fem Noir, Church Mouse, how are you? Yatanya Jones, Carmel Bunny, I said Sugar Plum again. Michi Black, hello. The church, I think I said the church lady. If not, hello, church lady. King Roman News, how are you? Nurse Shay. I think I got Latasha Phillips. Miss Queenie, how are you? Mimi 126, Bird. The Ghetto View, thank you for coming out. Okay. Hey, she's Lex. Okay. I think I have everyone that I see on StreamYard. So I thank you guys for coming out. Family of Six Rocks. I just want to talk about a few things. What is up with all this stale tea coming out as if it's some brand new tea? Had we not heard maybe a year or so ago for relevancy that OD official D Spot had allegedly performed a pleasurable act on Rico? I don't listen to Rico. I was with Rico and giving Rico well wishes when it was put out that Rico wasn't doing well. But now I understand that it's being said that Rico is coming out and protesting and once again proclaiming that official D Spot did some I would say untoward because it's like a back and forth of did he or didn't he. But I now hear, hey, the real K Fit, that Rico is coming out and saying no, this did happen, and ODS is saying no, it didn't happen. So my question is there any video evidence of ODS saying that this happened? I mean, why are we arguing? Hey, Clyde Broke Again, Diva. Thank you for being here. So there's that. And ODS said that, he said all that he has to say about it. And he doesn't have anything else to, he's not hitting no links. He's not hitting no panel to argue this. So, yeah. So yeah, so that's where we are with that. I was also wondering, oh God, oh, here it is. So we're wondering, did this happen? Do you guys believe that this situation was a situation? This is what I remember. I remember ODS saying that he when he went to pick Rico up, that he did in fact see it. So I did not hear about any copulation of it, but I do remember him saying that he saw it. Now, official D Spot, I ain't coming for you, but I'm just saying if my memory is wrong, you're more than welcome to correct my memory. So we're trying to figure out, well, some of us don't even care, but we're trying to figure out if that in fact did happen. Hey, viewers of you, how you doing? That pic is crazy. Yes, it's crazy. Yeah, Palm Reader is always giving me some good pictures to work with. Hey, Voodoo, how you doing? Oh, Denise, how are you? Wait, what's that picture? It's just a picture. It's some picture to go with my content and try to put it in context of the contexting of the commenting that I'm doing. Did that make any sense? I'm sure it didn't. But yeah, these pictures are funny as hell. So I have to use these funny pictures when I come across them. Thanks to Palm Reader, who allows me to use her picture. And I am working on getting this technology down where I can definitely make my own pictures, because I tell you, once I get it down pat, it's gonna be something to see. Y'all gonna be all gonna be in precarious positions, including you, Faith Yaya, including you. So, okay, so that is the latest thing that is on the horizon. Uh, and also, what? Okay, so there's two things about ODS. So I'm curious as to why all of a sudden that ODS is on the lips of the celebrity pig. Why is ODS on their lips? Okay, so it's true. You said on LSA when when it was said ODS needs to be mad at TRX for exposing him. Rico never did. Stop the cap. Yee. Okay. It's true. You sat on LSA when it was said. So just because LSA said it, is that the proven point? ODS needs to be mad at TRX for exposing him. Rico never did. Never did what? So are you saying LSA has the receipts? See, that's different. So like I say, are there videos out there of this happen of him admitting that? So is that what you're saying? Okay, so Renee, how are you doing? Oh, I think I spoke to you. Sophie, hello, how are you? Okay, and so all of the sudden, ODS is like the topic of discussion. So it has also been brought to our attention from the same person who's brought it to our attention years ago, that Bree said some disparaging things about ODS's twins. And ODS, I left your live yesterday, I mean, this afternoon, and you said that you let them get away with revealing that information yesterday, but you decided to come back again today and check it. So I understand what you did in deciding to not sit on it and let you know that it bothered you for that person to want to bring it up not once, but then to bring it up twice out of the blue. And we know why you are the topic of conversation, because you've been congratulated. You've been people have been talking about you, commending you about getting your audience and all this type of stuff. So it's par for the course for certain people to try to diminish your growth. It's par for the course for people to try to act as if they made you, or there's some playmakers. So I commend you into speaking up into the fact that you made yourself. Okay, so there's that. You like you said, you put on your button and the people came. So I definitely commend you for that. So let's look at the whole thing that's going down with this ODS thing. Some people hate to see other people grow. Hey, Miss Toby, how you doing? Hey, Indigo. Hey, Bird. Okay, so what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? It reeks of jealousy and sabotage, but I'll mute. Yeah, and Pizarro, in my opinion, has done the same thing, telling people to go live on top of somebody else. So this is not conjuncture. This is fact. So it reeks of desperation and jealousy, and it's bullshit. Yeah, the people sitting out here talking about how they made you. If you made me, make another one of me then. It's that simple. Since you play making, make another one. But you can't because you didn't make me. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. Hey, viewers of you, did I speak? Your tongue is healed. What you been doing with your tongue that you can't speak? you toe it all up. You've been going ham on some peen, Miss View. Have you been twirling that tongue around some peen, Miss View? Is that what's going on, Miss View? Okay, I was just about to get on that. Thank you, M. Renee. So let's talk about this. Okay, here we go. So this is my pet competition, and the pet contest is Saturday, December 16th. This is a non emergency challenge. This challenge has been on the books for a while. This challenge is on December 16th, non emergency pet contest at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 3 o'clock Central Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You must take your pet through three obedience commands of your choice, because we all may have different things that we teach our dogs. So they can be of your choice. These three commands. The more difficult the command, the higher you will score. We're scoring between 1 and 4, and we are also letting the chat do a poll between 1 and 4. We will add the highest number that the chat give to the three judges numbers. We will let the judges comment on the performance, and then we will move to the next contestant. This is how the pet competition will be judged. So far, she is Lex is a judge, Miss Toby is a judge, and Fates Yaya is the third judge. So those are our panel of judges. It's winner takes all. We also have a second place prize for a gift card to either Petco or PetSmart that one of the subscriber has offered. So that is the second place prize, a gift card to Petco or PetSmart. So it's open to all types of pet. It's not only dogs. You have a bird, a cat, a hamster, a gerbil, a rabbit, a snake. There's many snakes around here. Some of these bitches really do need to be trained. So if you have one of those animals that don't go on verbal commands, you're more than welcome to send them through an obstacle course that has 3 obstacles. The more difficult the obstacle, the higher you will score. So please come out and join us in the Perfect Pet Contest Saturday, December 16th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you would like to contribute to the prize pot, you're more than welcome to contribute at $Ronnie Q. So I have had some people who have Eli and King Roman will be ready to take home the prize. Thanks in advance. Okay, you see what I'm saying? A pig, yes, a pig. Betty White is the reason why I opened it up to all types of animals, because she has those little pigs, and I told her that, hey, the prize pot right now is $70. So the winner takes all. If you guys would like to increase, Lyric is untrained film noir. Lyric is a dingo. A dingo can't be trained. What are we gonna get Lyric to do? Beat up Jay Wilson again? I'm not holding a prize fight. I'm holding a perfect pet competition. So we have seen. Well, I guess Lyric could compete if the its real owner that loves them, Mark, was the one. I'm pretty sure that Lyric will obey Mark. Okay, so if you would like to contribute to the prize pot, I would more than greatly appreciate it, because it will be winner takes all. And also, allegedly, Lemon will also be competing in the competition. We also have Just Net. We also have Keena. So we have from anything from pit bulls, the 3-pound Yorkies, who are going to be competing in this competition. And I hear that we have some stiff competition coming up as well, because one of our contestants who is considering entering said that all during COVID, that I would not believe all the crazy tricks that Choreo Lover that she has taught her dog. So I hope that we see Choreo Lover there. And Dingo took my baby. Okay, so I hope you guys come out and my Booger Wolf. can juggle Dusty. I hope you guys come out and compete. And you know what? I hear so much. Uh, I hear so much that I can't enter my dog. My dog does. I can't enter my dog. I don't want my dog to embarrass me. So you guys are thinking that you're the only one. Hey, Shanny48, you guys thinking you're the only one that your dog may embarrass you, but that is the overwhelming response that I get about these pets. So you won't be embarrassed is my final point. I mean, take a chance. Enter. What can you lose? You don't have to be on camera. Point the camera towards your pet. Send them through the commands, and let's see what happens. It's good fun for everybody. Now here's another one. My Chihuahua too bougie. Yeah, you tell these little bougie dogs to jump up, and then they look at you like, jump here, pick me up, lift me up. Rascal does that all the time when we going somewhere in the car, and it's like, get in. And sometimes he'll get in, but when he feeling his special kind of way, no, I don't have enough for a first, second, and third, Emery. So that's why it's winner takes all at this point. So that's why I understand about the bougie dogs. I was trying to, I was just, since I'm hosting I'm not competing, I'm just hosting. So, as the host with two dogs, I was going to try to give you guys a little reel of my dogs and try to pretend like, oh, see, it's so easy. Just do this and see. And Rascal is not having it. Saucy, on the other hand, I'm trying to get them to sit pretty, where they sit on their hind legs and then, sit totally upright with their paws, down at attention. But Rascal, when I lift him up, he's like leaning his full weight on my arms and standing up to get out of the position. In the meanwhile, Saucy, she got it after 3 tries. So Peach Cobbler. You see? We get a lot of that. So I hope that you guys silver and black, he may just be feeling okay that day. We don't know we're gonna get. Betty White. Here is Betty White. Oh damn, I was going for third place. Let's see, Betty White, you have the pigs, and I opened the contest up for all types of animals. So Betty White, I expect to either see them pigs in this contest or in a fucking skillet making me some bacon. You understand me, Betty White? Hey Toya, how you doing? Maybe I'll put my dog instead of Tugboat. Betty White, either or. I tried to make it inclusive. Yeah, I know how we black do our pets. Just act. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all know we black do our pets act just like us sometime. Yes, sometime. I tell you, sometime. Joanna is supposed to enter. Indigo, I think Indigo said that she didn't want, I don't know. Indigo, did you say you didn't want to be embarrassed? Castleworks, they don't want to be bothered when I want to bother them, but I got shit to do. That's when they want their attention. They're backwards. Exactly. Hey, Eve Dallas. So if I'm allowed to have someone else give the commands, I might. He halfway listens to my daughter. He shades everyone else. You can have whoever you want to give the commands. The person giving the command does not have to be on camera. So that is fine. You know. Hey, Snooky Stackhouse. Thank you for dropping down and thank you for being here. Toya, what are you saying? I have my 2 dogs, but I'm trying to teach them tricks. They're not to be tricks. Oh my God. You're trying to teach them not to do tricks or be tricks. I mean, but I tell you, hey, Shady Blue, if I see a cussing bird, hands down, halves my boat. Yes, birds are allowed in, and I really do hope to see some different type of animals, some exotic animals and stuff. I may have to squint my eyes if someone comes on with a pet rat, and then I hope the somebody comes on with a pet snake quickly thereafter and devour the rats because I'm so afraid of rats. But rats are smart creatures, and you cannot take. Some people do have pet rats, and they train them to do different types of obstacle courses. So it is open to everyone. Hey, no pressure. How you doing, Toya? You're teaching your dogs not to be tricked. So, but my husband is always trying to tell my dogs they need to get a job. He will actually tell my little white dog, "Hey, he doesn't call her by her name, and no, I hope no one is offended. She's a little white dog, and he called her white bitch. Hey, white bitch, come here, white bitch, you need to go out there and sell some of that dog pussy." And then he'll tell Rascal, "Hey, Rascal, why y'all laying up here? Y'all got it good. Y'all got it too good, Rascal. I need you to go out there and sell some of that boy pussy." So it's different over here. Yes, yes, okay. I hope someone has a guinea pig. There's plenty of guinea pigs out here, I tell you. It is plenty of guinea pigs out here. And yeah, Miss Toby, he's horrible. He's horrible. Yes. Yes, King Roman. King Roman. I got a husband who is a mess. He tell the dog he better go out there and sell some boy pussy. He call Saucy, "Come here, white bitch," and she run and she all happy like, "Hey, what you want, daddy?" So I'd love to see a snake too. I would really love to see a snake. Okay, so if you guys would, I think we have quite a few contestants, and I hope you guys show up and don't be embarrassed because look, listen, I do not have the most obedient dogs. I have the sometimey dogs. I have the dogs that like, no, I need you to pick me up this time. You know, when they really want to get up, they'll do what they want to do and stuff. You got a treat in your hand, they'll do what they want to do. It depending on what type of treat it is. You know, it's like, no, I don't want that treat. I am not going to perform for that. So no, no. You lay it down. I may come get it later. I give them their treats, and Rascal, he'll put the treat down. He'll step away from the treat just a little bit. Now, Saucy, she always want to get his treat first. So he'll step away just enough from the treat to be guarding it. And he'll look the other way. And then she'll sneak up on him and he'll grab it. And a lot of times she's so much smaller. A lot of times she steals the treat. And then she'll go and hide the treat up on the bed, in her bed, on top of the bed. And Rascal, he's too lazy. He acts as if he doesn't know how to climb stairs, so he won't go up the stairs to get his treat back, and then he'll come look at me like, "You see what she did? She stole my treat." So dogs are something else. It is something else to have dogs. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I wanted to come on and remind you guys, and I hope you guys come out and show up for the Perfect Pet competition on the 16th. So a whole trip. Yes, they are a whole trip. Let me see what Dwayne is so funny because it threw Lady Snoop off. I had her on three-way to meet my friend, and she heard that bird laughing and lost her shit. I heard the cop showed up to this guy's house, and there was like you hear screaming in the back, "Help! Help me! Somebody help! Help me!" And the cops pulled up, and he was in his driveway fixing his brakes. It was on YouTube Shorts, and then he was like, "We got phone calls about somebody else sounding like they were in danger, calling for help, coming from this residence." And then the guy puts down his tools and he goes, "You want to see who's calling for help?" And then the cops are like, "Yeah, yeah." And then he comes out with this big parrot on his hand, and he said that he had taught the parrot how to say that when he was like in the fifth grade or something like that. And this man was well into his 30s. So birds live a long time on top of it. So yeah, it would be good to see. You saw that video too. Pam I may have gotten it from you, Pam. Yes, that was so funny. Yes, Spicy Dicey. It is so good to see you. Yes, yeah, that was so funny. So, also, I talked to you guys about the movie Leaving the leaving the world behind. So I hope that you guys go watch that movie. I was told in the chat that Barack and Michelle Obama, that is one of their movies that they produce. It is it's like a psychological thriller about a cyber attack that happens. Um, and we don't know if it's just in the United States, but we do know it's about a cyber attack that happens in all, everything is run by computers nowadays. The water filtration, uh, everything is run by computers. So if there was a cyber attack, nothing was working. And there are so many different messages in this. And I was watching this lady today, and she was saying that if you look closely, there was a I'm trying not to give spoilers. There was a cargo ship that came up on the beach and got stranded in the beach with no crew in sight. And the name of the cargo ship was, I think it was White Lion, and that was the first slave ship that docked in Virginia. Come to find out, there was, if you look at Kevin Bacon when he was out driving around and he got lost because he had no GPS, and he had it on a radio station. The radio station was 1690. That was the year that that first slave ship washed upon. I mean, the first slave ship came to Virginia. So it's a lot of subtle hidden messages, and I forgot. Yeah, it's a lot of subtle hidden messages. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go watch that movie again because that movie is ODS in here. Am I missing ODS? Hey, ODS, ODS. Um, you said you wasn't gonna hit no links. You're more than welcome to hit my link, though. I'm gonna see. You're more than welcome because I was talking about you, ODS. Uh, in all honesty, hey ODS, you're more than welcome to hit my link. And oh, you're heading to the clouds because you're driving. Okay, ODS. Pay attention to the artwork in the background. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay. Yeah, because I'm gonna rewatch that because I didn't know that that movie was that type of thriller, and it's called Leave the World Behind. It's on Netflix. Girl, Julia Roberts, Kevin Bacon, Ethan Hawke, and I can't pronounce his first name. The black guy who's the starring character because I'm not familiar with him a lot. His name is Ali. They star in this movie, and it is something to see. And if you go to my last live, I did a whole thing on these bunkers that billionaires. I had already did a live about this. Okay, that's Pam, but I did a live about these bunkers that these billionaires have been building up for quite some time, and that is big business. So let me make sure this is Pam. Pam, is that you?
Yes, ma'am, it's me.
I think I hear echo. Let me see. Yeah, I hear echo.
Okay, let me remove the audio here. I'll add. Yeah. Okay. Can you is there still an echo?
No, you're good now. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, Pam?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, you were still saying something, were you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and watch this movie because I really think that underground living is big business. Yep. Yes, underground, and they have underground mansions. They have, oh, I showed a video of these underground mansions. A lot of them are connected to their houses, but the big business in these underground mansions are not in America. They are in New Zealand, in Australia, and in Germany. So what is that telling you? That to have an underground bunker in America is not the ultimate place to have an underground bunker. And you have to also look at how they're trying to come together because the American dollar is so strong. These European nations and China are trying to get together to get a currency that is stronger than the United States currency. And I forgot to tell you yesterday that the whole big thing about this movie is that it is a cyber attack. So instead, they said that it would be cheaper to attack America in this way, because they wouldn't have to fund a force to come in and do anything to the American citizens, because once they isolated us, it would be anarchy, and we will do it to ourselves. We will be our own demise, because we are so unprepared for anything like this. So, it's going to be, you're not prepared. So what you're going to do, you're going to go out and rob your neighbors. And, it's just going to be the offing of each other at our own hands. So it's like expedient to do it that way. So what do you guys think? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that that is exactly what they're planning. I think what they're saying is what is going to happen. The Purge, and then a lot of other movies that are coming out now. Well, the Purge was already here, was a whole series, but they are bringing these movies back about slavery and things like that. But people have built bunkers down underground for years, because what
Hmm.
they're trying to do is build something so that if something nuclear happens above the ground, that the people that are above the ground will not survive, but the people that are building bunkers for survival purposes with food, water, or and medicines, and in whatever that technology that they're going to have, is going to survive this whole thing. It's scary. I don't really feel like wanting to chat about it, but it is reality.
Yes. I showed some of these bunkers, and it's like real big business. And these are not like these arcane type bunkers. These are mansions. They have some of these billionaires, millionaires, and billionaires have
Yep.
total mansions. They have it where the driveway pops up. They can drive
Hmm.
many cars down there. They have vaults for their artwork, to preserve their artwork. They have plants. They need plants and life to generate more water. They also have these alleged water filtration systems, which can generate water up to 30 years in some
Yep.
of these bunkers.
And then what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you look at the bunkers, you would never know there was a bunker there. You would think it was something that would be opposite of whatever it is. But then when you go to see what's under there that they're doing, it's like a whole placement or property on top of land, but it's under the ground, but you would never know it. They have
Yes.
ways to get the sunlight through. The floors are clear. It's not stone, ground, dirt. It is just, it's pristine. It looks like something like a palaces. It's kind of like something that they used to do in the Egypt, the tombs, the pyramids, but it's
Yeah.
in
And you
real time.
Yeah, and some of these things, it just looked like a plain old hillside. And under that
Yep.
hillside is all carved out, and they have these expansive mansions. And like I say, it's a lot of them in the United States. This one guy is built it in a missile silo, so he's actually selling condominiums because he has so many levels of this, and you can get half of the roundness of the silo, or you can get 2 floors, and they're selling anywhere from $3 million to $6 million. So yeah, it's that is a more community type. They have like, it's like a apartment complex where they have common area, community areas, areas where you can go to the gym, swimming pools, the whole nine. But the
Hmm.
rich people, they have they own individual swimming pools, and they're trying to make this one that I saw. They even have what looks like windows, and they have different treatments of like where it looks like you're looking out into a courtyard. You can look out into a forest. You can look out into different seasons, but it's totally
Yep.
AI generated or whatever, like a hologram, to
Yeah,
make it look like
they
you're looking out a window.
yeah, they present that, and so that you can still have, because visually you have to have some type of something to keep your mind stimulated and keep everything going. But Miss Ronnie Q, you know what? Nature has a funny way of coming back at this stuff. Now,
Hmm. Hmm.
these bunkers are underground. These bunkers are dug in. Now, all of a sudden we have earthquakes in certain places that we normally don't have, because they're tapping
Hmm.
into the earth, and they're tapping into ground. And I'm not really a big, I don't know everything that's going on with, you know, all of these theories and things like that. But I know that if you tap into a ball enough, at some point it's going to crack. Okay, so if we're doing all these bunkers
Right.
inside of the earth, would you say?
Right.
Okay,
I
yeah,
said right.
yeah, and if you type into these top of these things, and you keep tapping the ball, at some point it's going to bust. And so everything it's the earth. And so we have the water on top of, we have the pressure of the space and stuff like that. Now, I'm not all into all of the proper terminology and names and things like that, but bitch, I ain't stupid. I know a bitch. I paid attention in science class. So if we keep tapping into these things underground, just suppose there's some kind of, we have another spontaneous combustion or something, whatever, a meteor goes across whatever the sky, there's going to be an equal and equal reaction, and so the earth might have an earthquake. So people having these bunkers down in the multi-million dollar bunkers, okay, down in the ground, thinking they're saving themselves because somebody's going to do some kind of nuclear reaction on top, or shoot and take over, and nobody can find you. The earth is going to crack back, and so you really can't hide. So you
Right.
really cannot hide from whatever the hell people are trying to hide from. I probably
And
babbled, and I
and who's
apologize.
to say And who's to say that you didn't spend all of this money and you think that okay, I'm gonna have air and water for up to 30 years, and you get down there when a real emergency happened and none of that shit works.
How about that? Because
You
you
know
only
what I'm
have
saying?
one little
But
vitamin, one battery, whatever.
well, okay. And they tell you, oh, they have 7 batteries that stay charged 24 hours, and these are big, huge batteries, like human-sized batteries. So now they can tell you all that, and then they can get down there, and it still don't work, and you suffocate to death in your bunker. But
Right.
see, the easier thing to do. So the one last thing in this movie, he was a wealth manager, and he said that his client told him the last time they met, he was like, where are you going, to one of your secret cabal meetings? Because this guy told him that he had to go meet with 7 very high people once a year, once or twice a year. And then the last time he saw him, that he told him he was going out to meet with his 7 cohorts. And then he was like, oh, what are you doing, going to one of your secret cabal meetings? And he said the guy usually would laugh and stuff. And he said this time he looked at him, he said, you know what, I really wish you the best. And that was like real haunting to him. And in hindsight, he is estimating that this is a uber rich guy. He said that you would know. Now,
Hmm.
these uber rich people are like, I'm not going to say these uber rich people who are common names are some of the ones who have these bunkers. But instead of them, with all their massive wealth, while they're sitting up laying off people from their companies, while they're sitting up having children dig for their cobalt, for their batteries, for their electric cars, and for their cell phones, and for their businesses, and not paying them, and pretending like these people are not dying to earn them wealth. See, they're building their secret bunkers. See, when in fact they could use their technology, their brain power, their engineering to fix some of the things that is wrong with the world, but they're trying to just save enough of the world for themselves. And one of the bunkers even has a DNA bank where they are storing all different types of DNA. They are taking out the genetic the things that could be wrong with people genetically, like different types of diseases and ailments and things like that, modifying it where they can, make it blonde hair, blue eye, whatever they want to do. So when whatever threat is over, they can repopulate the earth. Can you believe this?
Yeah, and listen here, little RNIY, spontaneous combustion. I apologize if I didn't enunciate the phrase correctly, bitch. I bit my tongue last week, bitch. But y'all motherfuckers can't give me a goddamn break. Spontaneous combustion. Okay, spell it in the goddamn chat if you want to keep talking shit about the fact that I pronounced it incorrectly. Go ahead. I'm so sick
Um,
of these goddamn
yeah,
bitches.
so that's one of the things that they're doing. Uh, See of you, it isn't me. Gummy says, see, it ain't her. Okay, so that is one of the things that they're doing, and I just find that quite interesting. So,
Thank
uh,
you, church lady.
I'm gonna rewatch this movie, and I definitely want to have a broader conversation with people who've seen this
Who gives a
program,
fuck what the
and
fuck I
maybe
said? I
we'll.
said it and you understood what the hell I was saying, you motherfucking bitches in this goddamn chat. Fuck y'all.
Who said conjunction with conjecture? Did I do that?
No,
I don't think I
ma'am,
said
you didn't.
conjunction
They're
with
just trying to
conjecture.
be messy because they don't have a goddamn envision to have a goddamn channel where they can come
Let
on
me
here and
tell
speak.
you
Okay,
something.
I'm sorry if
Let
it
me
didn't
tell you.
sound correctly. Okay, bitch, y'all.
Let me let me tell you something. I know what a conjunction is because I grew up in the schoolhouse rock era. Conjunction, junction.
Right.
What's your
What's
function?
your
So I know that couldn't have been me.
function? No, it's they just trying to be fucking funny, and it's not even funny. Ronnie Q is trying to share some information, but you all just don't even get it. You're just trying to be mean and messy. Fuck you all. I don't give a fuck. It ain't my goddamn channel. I did say subscribe to my channel. Did I say that? I I, I did not. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna hit y'all right in the head. Betty White. Oh, don't never trust it. Don't never trust anything Betty White says. Can y'all just get on to what Miss Q is talking about? Damn. Thank you, beans. Thank you, beans and cornbread. Did Miss Q leave? Miss Q said, "Fuck y'all. I'm just gonna leave my life. I don't give a
No,
fuck."
I'm here. I clicked the mute by
Oh,
mistake.
okay.
I
I,
don't know.
I just wanted to check, girl. I was gonna keep it. I was gonna keep it up for you, girl. It
I'm
doesn't
sitting up here
matter.
just talking, and I'm like,
Entertainment. This is
I'm
just
like, you just
entertainment. We
talking
really don't
all
care.
over me. But listen, hold on for a second.
I
So,
apologize, Miss Ronnie.
I'm getting a little echo from you. Did you change your settings by mistake or something? I don't know what happened. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So I'm also like a view was talking about like we have problems that are going on in I believe it's Missouri that they have been having a fire that has been burning in a landfill for either 6 or 7 years or more. And it is burning underground in this landfill, and they have people have started getting all types of cancers and all types of ailments in this city around this landfill from the burn off and stuff. So there's these types of problems that are going on while they're building underground bunkers. There are actually fires that have been burning years underground under these landfills and stuff. So it's just not that easy. It is just not that easy to think that you are going to ruin this planet for everybody else, but you're going to hide underground for yourself. Did you know about that, Pam?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? Because I did push a button. Do I sound clearer now?
You're fine now.
Okay.
No, you're not.
I apologize.
But go ahead.
What you said?
I'm gonna go on
Am
mute.
I fine
Go
now?
ahead. I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay. So Miss Q. Wait, hold on. No, Miss Q. Because I can put my microphone in. Let me like this when I change up people's platform. I'm gonna put my microphone in, Miss Q, if you want me to. Uh, well, I guess they can hear me now.
Let me
You're on
see.
mute.
You sound
Uh,
good now. You sound. It's good now. It's good now.
oh, okay. All
No, it's
right.
not. It's
So, Oh Lord, let me go put my microphone in the mic. You said no, it don't sound good. Huh? Yes, that people can hear.
So while View does her mic, I'm wondering, have any of you guys ever heard of that? I'm looking through the chat and I don't see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
In any event, if the
Hello.
world, yeah, I still hear a little echo. In any event, if the world end, it really won't matter about proper definitions. Let me see if I can change your settings. Okay, View, say something now.
Yeah, I said something, and then I see you
Let me
changing
try
settings.
changing
So,
my settings.
okay, can you leave mine alone, and then I'm going to change them because I think I know what it is. I think this is why
Okay, you
everybody
do
changes them. Yeah, just tell
do
me when I
yours.
sound okay. When I sound okay, do I sound okay now? I should.
Okay, let me see. No echo. You sound fine. You have no echo. Okay. So
Okay.
now, are you aware about Are you aware about that fire? It's somewhere near the Mississippi border. I think it's in Missouri.
Um, I don't know about the fire. I probably know about it, but I kind of got discombobulated because I got irritated, whatever. But can you just say about it before then I can which fires? Is it the spontaneous no, we're not even gonna say that.
No, no. You know how on landfills they usually burn the trash, and they ran into a problem where they couldn't put this fire out, and it started burning underground because landfills are like piled up, trash, and they burn it off. So
Mhm.
chronic you miss. God, it burns off, slowly, and then it like kept on burning, and then it started a fire underground, and they were about to build some houses in this big housing development that they had to abandon, and the people in this little town have come up with all different types of cancers. A lot of the young people, old people, all ages of people have come up with these same types of cancer. They've been fighting the city, the UPA, what is it, the not
Oh,
what is the EAP
the EAP.
is
Mhm.
not act. Yes, and then you hear these government officials talking about the EAP is too strict and they want to get rid of the EAP. But when that train crashed in Ohio carrying and emitted all that plumes of smoke that was killing people's farm animals and stuff, because they didn't put the proper brakes on these trains, and that they were carrying that stuff that was highly combustible. And remember, it was a big old plume that sent out all of this uh, contaminants into the air. People's animals started dying. That was maybe 2 years ago. And so the EPA has, in my opinion, has been slow to respond to these all this type of waste that they are allowing into our air, into our waters. So now you have some people who like, oh, we don't need the EPA, and these are people. Carbon dioxide emissions will burn. Um,
Mhm.
okay, so these are people who are this rich railroad company, and they already President Obama had put forth a measure where they would have to have these brakes on their train cars, and then of course 45 came into office and reduced the regulations for these brakes, and then boom, this happened. But these are the same people who wants to scale back on the EPA. See, but these, it's always protection for these wealthy people and corporations to use our resources, our railways, our roads, and everything to the detriment of the majority of the people. Now, I saw somebody also say, "What do you think, Pam?" Let
I
me
know
see this
exactly
here.
what you're speaking about, Miss Ronicky, because with the way that they get all of these items, these liquids and fluids and everything distributed to inner portions of the United States, is to put them on a train, plane, automobile. Well, don't not too much planes and things, but they're transporting these fluids and things like that. Amtrak and all of the roadways and things, they have been taxed and stressed out a lot. So I already know what you're speaking about, because when they do have accidents and things, all of the things that they are carrying are fluid or things that can be let out through the air, definitely leaked out to the creeks and waters and stuff like that. So what they're dealing with is delivering stuff that, if it's not tightly manufactured, and the way that they travel, the tracks, the signs going down. Because I traveled through a train track the other day. When I tell you, that damn train went all the way across and then went back across because somebody um, three states over um, decided to go across a train track and didn't realize that you can't do that and then back up. So um, delivering these items and fluids and stuff like that is very dangerous. But when they do crash and they have accidents and things, it affects a lot of things because goes into the water, goes into the air, and all that kind of shit, and people get killed and hurt.
And
It's
then
way too
and
much.
and then it's and then it's way, you have these combustible fluids that are being traveled across and through all these different states, and like I say, 45 relax the brake era, and that is what caused that crash. But these
Yes.
fluids, once they are combust, they become fumes and things like that. Then you
Hmm.
have fire companies trying to put out the fire. The water runoff is running into lakes and streams and
There you
all
go.
this type of stuff. See, these are big concerns that people just want to brush over, and our media never talks about. Well, whatever happened to whatever happened about this train crash? What did they do to make sure that none of these things got into the water? They didn't do shit. That's why you ain't talking about it, because you've been told to turn your eye. So it's a lot going on,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna come back. I want to come back. Sometimes next week. Maybe hopefully more of you will have watched Leave the World Behind on Netflix, and want to have a conversation
You
about
know
it
what,
because
Ronnie? You have been very passionate about this, and you have not. This is not the first time that you've spoken on it. And when you spoke on it a couple times before, that's when I started looking into it. Also, this is not the first time you talked about this.
yeah. Now
And
sobriety wig has a good point. Politicians are ruled by not money, not because they give a fuck about the environment. Exactly. So uh that's my point. We have all these politicians in office, and all they're doing is fighting for the microphone, to have a aha moment, to have a viral moment. They are not governing in this country. Our government is not governing to for the will of the people. This is not what's going on. They're getting all this money from these big corporations, since the Supreme Court has ruled that big corporations can contribute to campaigns, and it's not about winning a campaign for the American people. It's about
right.
winning a campaign and then leaving Congress, or a millionaire, a multimillionaire with a cushy job with some corporation that propped up their campaign. See, it's not about the people anymore. And see,
Right.
and nobody is reporting on it. Like, what do they call it? When that Reagan was the one who did this, when he allowed for all these bigger corporations to eat up these smaller companies. Remember, we had different telephone companies. Remember, we had so many different airlines. Not It was not antitrust. I forget, maybe I forget. But now you had different cable companies. Now the people are held hostage to these single corporations that do things. I remember the energy grid used to be
Can he
so independent. If
monopolize the services? He monopolize.
Right.
Yeah, he monopolized.
Exactly.
He created a monopoly so that certain companies can only offer certain services, and new companies could not come in to grow. And
Deregulation.
that's what created like a deregulation.
Deregulation. Yes.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Uh-huh. So what deregulation has done, it has made you a slave to one corporation. We don't have this service in your area, so therefore you must pay this person for your services that you need, and you are held hostage to whatever price that they make you
Right.
pay. See, these types of things, these politicians get up here and tell you how good deregulation is, and everybody should be able to fight on a fair playing field. Everybody but you. Everybody but you, because you have no fair playing field to fight on. There's a whole lot of shit going on right now. And like my whole point
But
of the
you know
matter
what?
was, go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Now I was going to say a whole lot of these products that they're fighting over are a lot of things that black people invented. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my whole point of bringing all of this about is that we are really looking at little shit. We as individuals, we're looking at a whole bunch of little shit, and the news is not. You got to find your news. You got to look for your news, because the news is talking about one topic on a 24-hour news station. They talk about one topic for a full 24, 48 hours tops. Nothing
Yeah.
else is getting by in the news. So my point is, we are the people who are putting these people. Summer Breeze, I don't care if you agree with some of the things I say. You one of the most ignorant bitches on the internet talking dumb shit. Bitch,
Sure.
I don't give a fuck if you agree with anything that I say. It's not about agreeing. I'm just stating my opinion. So fuck you. I don't even know why you over here, you dumb bitch. Okay.
Oh
Comcast
my
and
goodness.
Xfinity is so huge. Exactly. These are my points. And see, like we really concentrate on bullshit. As a people, we concentrate on a
Mhm.
lot of bullshit. So I'm just like bringing it to people's attention that these are the people that we are putting in office to affect change in us. And this is what the world has come to after years and years and years of this. Oh, both sides do it, and one side is no worse than the other. I mean, it is like
I hate that argument. I hate when I hear people say that.
revolution. We
I
have to
hate
have
when
a
people say that.
revolution. We have
Mhm.
to have a revolution of our mind, because it's really something else out here. That's all I got to say about it. Go ahead, Pam.
Yeah, but it's okay. But I understand what you're saying, Miss Ronique. I'm just really. I first of all, okay. Let me just take it back to when I was a little girl, because I was always see my parents. They make a big deal about going to vote, going to vote. We got to go vote, and then because I was always grew up in the church and stuff, we got to make a big. They always make a big production about everybody go to vote and get registered and all that kind of stuff to vote and vote and vote. And so now that I'm older now, the fact that because before it was a big deal, you had to actually go vote to places, and then they had a thing where you can vote through the mail, and then there was mail fraud and stuff like that. So now I think I take great pride to voting for any the local city things that I'm in a city, I'm in a state, I'm in a tri area. So I make sure that I watch everything when it's related to news in the areas that I'm in, and I also look at other things that is important. But a lot of people don't take advantage of that. They just assume that, oh, if somebody else is going to do it, we're just going to wait till we go to the big election, Democrat or Republican. I'm gonna vote for the black person. I'm gonna vote for the white person. Do you know there's a lot of politics that goes on that you need to be involved with, especially when it comes to like schools and
You're
your
local.
city tax, your local stuff. Yes, and
Yeah.
people don't
Now
they
listen.
overlook that, Mr. Q.
Now listen. See, here's a good point. Yeah, they definitely overlooked that. See, that is the most
Yeah.
important. That is the most important government. Your state government. You look at that lady in Texas who had to leave Texas to end the pregnancy of an unviable birth, because they even though the DA said, wait a minute. Even though one court said that she could go ahead and have the procedure to end the unviable pregnancy, the DA then took it to Texas Supreme Court, who said she couldn't have it. And you have to also understand that Texas is one of the states. I think Missouri is another state that want to penalize women with a crime of murder if you even go out of a state that do this procedure. They want, if you come back, they want to penalize you with murder charges. But so this is what's going. This is what they have a focus on now. This comment, politicians have done a good job of convincing the average person that they share a common interest with the 1% elite. Exactly. A whole lot of propaganda to make you feel like if you can make a person feel like there is somebody beneath you who you shouldn't be concerned with, not understanding that, motherfucker, you the one who's beneath. You the one who's not getting anything. You can convince workers to say that, oh, unions are no good because they donate your union dollars to the
Mm-hmm.
this party or that party. In the meanwhile, unions are the one who gets you higher pay from these greedy corporate owners, and this is crazy how
And
they will
protect you if they want to fire you, right? And protect you if
protect
they want to
you
fire
from
you because you got some chemicals spilled and 3 or 4 of your coworkers got the same
protect you
illness.
from being fired for no cause. Look at all these
Right.
states where they can fire you for no cause, and they proud of it. And they're like,
Hmm.
but it takes our participation to make a lot of these things happen, because these are the people who are being put in office. But then you have people who's poking their chests out because they so dumb that they don't even vote, that they think that that is a badge of honor. So
Hmm.
it's a lot of stuff that is going on terrible here, and I just wanted to talk about it. So.
Well, Miss Ronique, I don't really like feeling comfortable talking about things that are so important on the YouTube because a lot of people on the YouTube, they don't even have certain basic things that you should have. And so I like to know my audience when I discuss certain things, but sometimes you just got to let shit out here. But some people don't even have the basic things that you're supposed to have. And I could go on a whole list, Miss Ronique, when I tell you what I want to say right now, but I'm trying to hold it back. But okay, just to be able to just to vote wherever they are, they don't even have a basic voter registration card. They don't even understand the whole dynamics behind that. But the fact that they don't even pay into the system, they don't pay their taxes and things like that. I don't feel comfortable speaking with people that don't even do the basic things in life. I feel weird. Now I can just speak broadly, which I love when I come over here because we can speak broadly. Miss Veronique is very passionate about this shit, and this shit is true. Like, how can you even have a goddamn real conversation when you didn't even vote in your damn city or state or whatever? You need to, do y'all understand that you have to vote, and the people that you vote in, that you voted in city and state and things, that commands who's going to be running for president for whatever you're a Democrat or Republican. You just can't all of a sudden just don't vote and do nothing, pay no taxes, don't even vote in whatever, don't even do anything, and then all of a sudden when it becomes down to a Republican, Democrat for the president of the United States, then you're going to try to decide to vote. Do you know there are steps for those people that are getting into that position to be able to be aligned, to be candidates to run, that you have to be participants for? You're throwing support with people that you don't even know who you're doing it. You might not even really be a Democrat. You might not even be a goddamn Republican. But when I saw that whole thing, y'all remember January when they had their goddamn coup? Goddamn Trump had the
January
goddamn coup.
6th. January
Yes,
6th.
bro. When I tell you, I read about
Hmm.
that shit in school books. We never saw no shit like that. This was Trump that aided and abetted that shit. Running you,
That was
that was
treason.
damn.
That was treason.
It was
That was
treason
treason.
and it was
Period.
felony.
And in my opinion, that was treason. That's what I
Sure was.
understand treason to be. Yeah.
But people
So
are sitting around. They don't even have a goddamn library card, but they got a whole lot of mouth about shit like this.
right. And it's a lot of people who are really upset about Biden running again because and thank you, Just Nasty. I appreciate the super sticker because he Biden has a horrible record in anything regarding black people. And I was highlighting some of the comments. Biden is discussing. Biden is behind the crime bill that has a disproportionate of black people locked up for long periods of time, and in essence, like the rest of their life. So that is a big blow on the black family as a whole. So let's not pretend like Biden is some angel. Let
Oh
me put
no,
up my
he's
banner.
not. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Miss Ronique, some of these people that's on here on the goddamn YouTube talking goddamn political shit. Do you even have a goddamn library card? Do you have a voter registration card? Do you have a goddamn driver's license? Some of these bitches on here talking major shit on the goddamn YouTube because
Mm-hmm.
they got a this is a platform. They don't even have the basic things you're supposed to have. Do they have you paid your taxes for the year? Have you vote? So they can't even really put into the goddamn conversation. But because we on the YouTube social platform, we can't even
And
see what the fuck works with.
and Connie Chung has a good point. They felt back. The Democrats have been slacking. All they have given to all except black communities. We do need tangibles. We still don't have a specific hate bill. Asian got it in a month, and our hate bill has been just sitting up there. Nothing has been done about it. And also, hey,
Right.
Purple Peach. Uh, also, what's going on in the Middle East is deplorable. It's
Oh
deplorable.
Lord.
The prop the
Oh Lord.
propaganda that they put out about this. And so what it's kind of like everything else. Once they start making you think, like, if we talk about it in this way, if we frame the argument in this way, we're going to get your backing. And we have the most powerful people in government saying that we're going to stand behind this no matter what. No restrictions, no expectations to do better. We're going to stand behind this. And see, what it brings to mind is, like, in World War II, the Jews came out with this saying that I sat silent when it happened to this person. I sat silent when it happened when they came for that person. They sat silent when they came for the gays. They sat silent when they came for different demographics of people. But then when they came for me, then I saw what was going on. I forget exactly how the
Hello.
saying goes.
You said it. You said it
So we
correctly. That's fine.
so now this is the same demographic of people who this should be said to, in my opinion, because what's going on, you know, they set up the whole propaganda thing with the media. They showed one side of this conflict, and like you can't say they're wrong without saying, well, it's just bullshit. It's just a whole lot of BS to me. And let me tell you, it's like propaganda to me. And even when the real outcome, the real casualties start to trickle through, even though there's a ban on their Wi-Fi. There's so many reporters in that region have been getting killed, to not tell their story. It still has been news trickling out. And what happened when that news finally started trickling out? It turned a lot of people and a lot of nations against what is being allowed to happen over there. So now you don't hear nothing about it. You don't never hear nothing about it. Now they just stop talking about it entirely. See,
It
all this
sure
type of
have.
shit
There's
is okay. So
nothing.
my whole point. Hold on 1 second, view. My whole point is they want to make you it palatable, for this genocide to happen to certain people. So what's going to happen when they make it palatable, and then when they come for you? That's the same thing with police beatings. They found any reason. Oh, Rodney King, he twitched right there, so that's why they pummeled him with 7 more blows with a baton. And now they're coming for you. Now they're pulling you guys out in the cars, and now y'all want to sue, and now y'all want a big uproar when they made it palatable with a person that you thought less of. Okay, go ahead, Pam.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Miss Q. And you know what? I spend more time looking at those type of issues than I do over here in the beef sector. I hope y'all are doing the same thing, because this little beef sector talking about this bitch, that bitch, fat bitch, skinny bitch. Girl, it's not the real reality. It's not anything. So I love the fact that I come over here to listen to Miss Q, because she does offer a little bit more, and I can tell she knows what she's talking about, and she's very passionate. And I do have that same passion, but I feel like I don't even want to share what I know over here, Miss Q. These bitches ain't nothing but ratchet. But I know for me keeping it in is not good, but I don't even want to research anything and share anything over here with these bitches. I'd rather just keep the ratchet shit going. Let me shut up. But yeah, I understand. No,
Yeah,
Miss
but
provide. Hmm. Let me get off.
yeah, I don't even know how I got into this. I didn't even want to talk about all this, but
I don't
my
even know,
last
but I
thing
like
I
that you
know that
did. I like that you did.
okay, my last thing that I wanted to talk about is I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this gentleman. He was changing his tire, and he had a flat tire. He was changing his tire. His brother was standing to the side. This bitch comes up and demands his ID. And he's like, well, what do you want my ID for? I'm changing my tires. What did I do? And he gives her his ID. And then she tases him after she has his ID. Not this taser. He had already been tased while he was near his car. And then she put handcuffs on him because he was out changing his tire and he complied with her request to give him his ID. And then he was tased. So then once she get him handcuffed, she gets him up. It's drizzling. He has on metal handcuffs. She lays him across this metal roof, and then she starts going through his pockets. But she has not told him what he's being detained for. She hasn't told him anything. And then when she starts going through his pocket, he says, "I have a gun right there." And then she go, "Ah!" And then he said, "What you ah-haing for?" And then she tases him again in the back because he says, "What are you ah-haing for?" So she was like, "Ah!" So these people want to make it okay. All these gun right First Amendment rights people, but every time a black person has a gun, they are looked at as criminals. So, okay, let's finish this thing. So when he said, "What are you all hiding for?" She says, "You want some more? You want some more?" And this man is laying on a metal, wet roof with handcuffs on, being tased in the back, for telling her he had a gun. He's handcuffed. He's not resisting. He's not bucking up against her. Nothing. That is a least less lethal force what she did. You're not supposed to do that when a person is handcuffed and in compliance. So thank you, Angie Dickinson. I thank you for joining me. So this is a less lethal force, which is it's lethal force, but it's less lethal. So we know how many people that we have seen who have died because they were tased. Now this is his second tase. A lot of people don't understand this, and it really is like making me mad how the media is reporting this, and they're not making it clear that this isn't the first tase. This is his second tase for doing absolutely nothing but changing his tire on the side of the road. But the media tells you that he was arrested on drug trafficking and a felt okay. The media tells you that he was arrested on. This is what the media is telling you. Let me remove this comment. Okay. Washington was hit with 5 charges, including resisting arrest. But what was he under arrest for? What was he under arrest for? And possession of a firearm while being an ex-felon, according to the Pickens County Sheriff's Office. Police Chief Richard Black said in a statement that he was aware of the video and the department is turning over all matters related to the all materials related to the matter to the Alabama State Bureau of Investigation for review. The officer who hasn't been named was placed on leave pending investigation. Well, the officer has now been identified, and let me tell you what else. Okay, he was charged with resisting arrest, possession of a firearm while being an ex felon. However, he's not an ex felon. He's not an ex felon. He was also charged. Okay, so you see two of the charges here. He was also charged with trafficking narcotics, and the narcotics they said he was trafficking was methamphetamine, but he had no methamphetamine on him. So those charges were dropped. So that's probably why you don't see them in this statement. So let me show you one thing right quick, and this is like a bit much. This is really a bit much. And they still just tell the story. Oh well, he was tased. He was tased while he was on the back of a car and da 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 da. But they're not telling you the trumped up charges that they tried to put on this man when tried to make you, oh well, he was an ex felon with a gun. Well, that's why she tased him. No, they charged him with that, but he's not an ex felon. So I'm gonna share my screen with you right quick. Here we go. Present, share screen. Okay, here we go. Pam, can you see my screen? Oh, okay, I see
Yeah.
the screen.
Can you take off
Oh,
Sophie's comment down?
did I have a comment up there? Let me take the comment
Yeah, Miss
down.
Sophie's up there. Hey, Miss Sophie. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go to what I want you guys to read on this. It's all the way down at the bottom. Okay. His lawyer said da, 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 da. Okay, Washington was charged with trafficking fentanyl, obstructing governmental operation, resisting arrest, possession of marijuana, and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Okay, the charges of drug trafficking and gun possession charges have been dismissed, Maxwell, the attorney, said. Washington has never been convicted of a felony. We are expecting the remaining charges to be dismissed as well. That's his attorney. So these false narratives that have been put out here, and why isn't this police officer arrested? I don't get it. Why isn't this police
Um,
officer arrested?
uh, okay, Miss Ronnie Q. I want to
Yes.
say, first of all, I am so glad that we do have cell phones and we are able to tape stuff because situations like this, we probably would not have gotten any photos or anything like that because years ago things would happen to us and we wouldn't even know until somebody called you. Oh, they didn't call you from the police station. This is what had happened. We would never be able to see it. I'm so glad we got them cell phones, have cell phones and things like that. And the officers are wearing cameras and they can't take them off. They can't turn them off or whatever, especially when they're doing some fuck shit like this. Um, that young man was changing a tire. I don't even care what kind of issues you have. If you're not doing anything breaking the law, you're changing a flat tire or doing whatever. The whole situation. She tased him several times and on metal and things like that. I'm just glad that we
Right.
do have cell phones. I'm glad that
Now,
people are able to.
Vibrant Lowe says the attorney also said they are filing the $20 million federal lawsuit against all parties. That is the attorney for the gentleman, 24-year-old, who was treated like that for changing a tire. So it is a lot that's going on out here.
Yes, it is. It is. And if we didn't have the cell phone capture, we wouldn't have seen this. But these things have been going on hundreds of years, especially with us, black folks, in situations. Now, I've noticed a trend where there's a lot of women, white women officers that are doing things to black people. Because I can just Google. Now, y'all know I'm not trying to incite no goddamn riot or nothing like that. But if you look at us, you see how that lady is looking at him with that goddamn taser gun on his back? Who took a picture of
And she
that?
was, and his brother, who was standing on the side of the road, once she tased him in the street and put handcuffs on him, he started
Mhm.
recording. And so he got it from the time she got him up
Right.
off the ground, already handcuffed, and threw him on the car. And that's how they were able to obtain that video. And thank God they were able
Wow.
to obtain that much of the video. And
Right.
see, okay, so yeah, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of a whole lot of a whole lot. And I hate the way things are reported when they are found to be. And what takes these police agencies so long? They were quick to throw these charges on him, but now they have to do an investigation, and she's on suspension. They're probably still getting paid. Most likely, they're always suspended with pay. So all of these erroneous and bogus charges can be thrown upon him, and his bond was something like $500,000 with those initial charges, and then he was able to walk out on his own recognizance of the resisting arrest charge that is still pending on him.
Right.
What you can, and that's why resisting arrest should not be able to be used as a standalone charge. In many states, you have to have a another offense which you are being arrested for before they can say you resisted arrest. For you to just say he was resisting arrest as a charge and the only charge, what arrest was he resisting? A lot of states don't even make you say, well, why were you arresting him in the first place? So what
Exactly.
arrest was he resisting if you ain't have no right to arrest him? See, it's bullshit. It's cap. It's I
Yes.
anyway, I didn't want to go all here, but I
I
just
know,
want to
but
talk
we
talk about
glad
it to
you
you
went
guys.
there. We glad you went there, Miss Ronnie Q, because you
Mm-hmm.
got people thinking. So ain't nothing wrong with it. You ain't got to apologize to the fact that you went there. Girl, we like it. We love it. It's goddamn commentary. It's better than the motherfucking fuck shit that we be listening to on the regular YouTube streets, girl. I love it. Okay. We talking about
Yeah.
somebody else
So
in there?
I thank you guys. No, that's it. That's all I got for today. So Pam, now what have you
Yes,
seen?
ma'am.
Have you seen any more fuck shit on the YouTube street?
Child,
Jay Wilson
girl,
has really been showing his ass.
what? We know what?
Go ahead.
Goddamn, first of all, listen here. Ronnie Q, I need 2 minutes, bitch. I need 2 minutes, bitch. I got to say this because I woke up the other day and I was like, what? You know, he don't hear this goddamn getting his goddamn Christmas money up and shit every goddamn hour. He doing 3 hour interviews the whole day and everything, making 2-3K in the chat and shit like that. Wilson, sit your motherfucking stupid ass down. We need you to have real commentary. You done came up in here and made some goddamn fake beef. That motherfucking goddamn thing. I was over there at the ODS thing. I saw the goddamn post. That motherfucking post had nothing to do with about you. We can't help it if the fuck you came out whenever you came out, but bitch, you ain't never come out. There wasn't no secret that you was a fucking gay. The fuck? You gonna say, oh, some of us come out here older and stuff, and we coming out. Bitch, we already knew you was gay. Your family knew you was gay. Your friends knew you was gay. The people in college knew you was gay. Everybody knew you gay. You ain't have to say you came out gay on the goddamn YouTube. Y'all need to stop saying that shit. If you see Wilson and listen to his motherfucking ass, you know his motherfucking ass was gay from day one. He ain't said when he said he was bi, bitch. When I told you, I came over here, I was laughing. He said Wilson said he bi. I said, y'all know y'all motherfucking lying. I ain't really like him during that time, but I was like, that's a goddamn lie. How the fuck he gonna come out bi? Bitch, I would. Who want to fuck him anyway? It's a girl. Anyway, so I didn't like that shit that he did. But tell me something. He saw the goddamn post, the goddamn ODS put out here, a motherfucking sour ass Lemon, and he talking about Lemon. He been dragging Lemon. Him and Lemon been beefing. Wilson, you drag your little fucking stupid ass up on here and gonna talk about the fact that you thought that motherfucker was dragging you. Tell me something. Oh, because I came out later in my age. Bitch, you came out. When you came out your mama pussy, you probably was motherfucking gay. Bitch, you better stop motherfucking lying. Don't fucking lie on goddamn ODS. You love some goddamn ODS, Wilson, so don't you fuck with the people that I like. So, you done got out here. She put some goddamn. Okay, I thought you was putting some goddamn avatars and videos up and stuff, Ronnie Q. Okay, so you didn't come
No,
up in here and about goddamn ODS. We talk about you. He talking, they was talking behind the scenes and stuff. Wilson, everybody ain't talking decoded and shit. Your motherfucking ass just fucking allegedly came out. We already know you was out. Nobody thought you was goddamn bad. Who the fuck gonna fuck Wilson? Which girl gonna get on here and fuck Wilson? Okay, we saw your goddamn racquetball
Wait a minute.
goddamn video with
Hold
squirrel
on.
nuts.
Hold on. Hold on. Vivian, in my opinion, Vivian will break his bones getting
Oh,
on top of Jay
oh,
Wilson. That's about the only one I know. Yeah, but go
you
ahead.
know what? You're right. Okay. Thank you for letting us know that. Girl, Miss Rodicue had to get me two and together. That's the only bitch that thinks she would have a chance with fucking them goddamn squirrel nuts you got, Wilson. Wilson, you a messy bitch. And you did that whole goddamn video. And then when I said, you know what, I text goddamn ODS. I might have, I might not have. ODS, goddamn Wilson talking about you. Somebody texted his ass. He came up and then dropped it. You know what? He had 400 some people on his goddamn live. Wilson, you had 200 and something up in there. Okay. So he didn't drop his live to come over there to address your motherfucking ass, Wilson. ODS was on his live and it stayed on his live and contacted your ass to tell you, you pull up. What the fuck? Wilson, wasn't nobody talking about you. When I tell you ODS embarrassed your motherfucking squirrel little motherfucking ass down to the ground. He embarrassed you. And you was like, you was stumbling and stambling and shit like that. Wilson,
And
did you
then he
feel bad?
then he came back to apologize. He knew it when he said it. He knew it when ODS hit his panel, but he still stood in it. And then he come back with another video to make an old bogus ass apology. Ain't doing nothing but trying to scrape pennies together because he's a groveling ass poverty stricken motherfucker. That's all this shit is about. Now he's trying to ODS. Now when has he ever talked about ODS? Now that ODS is the topic, Sophie is exactly right. He tried to align himself with ODS for relevance. That's all, and that's it that he was doing. Like we understand exactly what you were doing.
Exactly. And ODS saw it too. And I'm so glad he called while he was still live with his 400 and some people. And you know what? At the end of his goddamn embarrassment that ODS called him on while he was live, called him straight on that shit. In midst of that embarrassment, he tried to go back and say, oh, well, I wouldn't have left alive with 400. He didn't lead alive with 400 some people. He was on live dragging your motherfucking ass, Wilson. Hello, somebody. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down,
Exactly.
stop trying to reach for shit that you don't even have to reach for. ODS won't fucking with you, but I'm so glad he called on your ass. And then you know what? And then at the end of this shit, Wilson scrobbling, begging, and trying to clean it up and shit. Then a couple hours later, Wilson come back on there. I'm apologize, ODS. Wilson, and then he got another 1K, 2K on that shit. Wilson know what he doing. He just trying to create beasts with people and shit like that. But Wilson, you too goddamn thirsty, bitch.
Yeah, and that's the oldest trick in the book. I'm not going back and forth with no motherfucker about some dumb shit. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to help you get relevance. You want relevance, get your own relevance. And that is exactly what he was doing. When it should have been enough when ODS came up there and told him for himself. But no, it still wasn't enough. Like, how could you confuse that thumbnail about Lemon about being something about Jay Wilson? Yeah, you just said something. Well, why would that mean something to you if you want to come on here and present yourself as living it up in your 20s at the different gay spots? So why would somebody coming out or still being in the closet reference hit you so hard, Jay Wilson? Because you're a liar. Because everybody knows that you didn't come out the closet. You were thrown out the closet. You were dragged out of the closet trying to get dick on a dick app. So that's why it hit you so bad. Everybody know that Wiley was the one who drug you out the closet. So now you want to act like you thought ODS was sending a message to you. ODS wasn't talking about you. Everybody know how you were drug out the closet. Get out of here. And what does Lemon have to do with you? You're a bitter bitch. But that Lemon didn't have nothing to do with you, Jay Wilson. So
not one damn thing. It had nothing to do with him. It I tell people all the time, I can just throw out a subliminal message out here and just throw something. And next thing I know, I got about four bitches. I'm like, oh, you must have felt some kind of goddamn way. But Wilson, I'm so glad goddamn ODS got on your motherfucking panel because he had a whole goddamn audience. Get me to get to 500 in the live. Okay, you barely had 250. And then you gonna throw some shit out that because you got to do your little fucking morning commentary, bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now, Wilson. He made you look stupid. When I tell you, I laughed at your ass because you couldn't even babble your way out of that shit. And he said, "Yeah, I came up here, this and
Uh,
that, this and that." He came at you like a fucking man, and you know what? I think you got a little moist. Do you got a little crush on
ODS,
ODS?
is that you?
That
Yeah,
damn
that's
sure me ain't
ODS.
me
ODS,
in
is
that
that
picture.
you?
That
Hey,
damn sure ain't me in
ODS.
that picture.
I see that shit.
Hey,
Let me get
ODS.
it.
I
Let me
don't know
put
who
my
the fuck
banner
that
down.
fat ass
Let me
man
put
is.
my
They could
banner
have did
down.
some justice with that.
Hey, ODS baby.
You know, I
Hey
got
view, hey boo,
Hey,
hey
boo.
now.
Ryan.
So yeah. Now I had a. Oh, you got an echo, ODS.
My bad. I was trying to take my case off and put my phone on the wireless charger. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now I had a question because I was saying that I don't remember you agreeing that you had a little thing with Rico, but I thought I did remember you saying that you did see it on the ride home. So that's
Right.
was my
Yeah, I did
discussion
see.
about it.
Yes,
So that's
I never
why
denied that.
that let me see your 9.5. Yeah, so that's why I had the picture up, and
Oh yeah, I ain't worried about that.
we always got to make, yeah, we always got
Right,
to
I
be
ain't worried
messy
about
with it.
that. You good
So
on that? I ain't worried about none of it actually. But go ahead.
yeah, so now Rico, I don't watch Rico. It's my understanding that Rico is coming out saying that it was much more. I don't watch Rico. I don't know. I just heard that he came out with a big old argument about it today. Did you
Yes.
hear that argument that he made?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did a
so I didn't
response
hear
right
it.
behind his when I
So
first woke up this morning.
oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to go back and
Yeah,
watch
I
that
heard it,
video.
Miss Ronnie.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to. And I wanted to
Miss
I wanted
Ronnie
to
Q.
mess
I
with you with
heard.
this picture because go
Whoever
ahead.
did it, they did a good job with the work, but it's just I ain't that
They
fucking
did.
fat. My God.
Yeah, Miss Ronnie Q. I heard the
Well,
after what had happened, and Miss Ronnie Q. They just trying to be messy. The ODS ain't they trying to be messy,
mm,
Miss Ronnie. Mm.
I mean,
yeah, I
There
believe
was
it. So
one.
yeah, ODS, why do
no,
you
I wasn't
think? What
impressed.
do
I
you?
mean,
It's obvious.
if I scroll through my catalog for you, Betty White, in my phone, I got a whole album. No, it's not that I was impressed. I just wanted to see.
Now, ODS. Now, hey, cutie pie. It's quite obvious what's going on here because now all of a sudden Jay Wilson is screaming out your name. The celebrity pig is swinging, and yeah, you didn't get on her at the time that it happened, but I noticed this afternoon you came back and wanted to talk about it because it was sitting on your mind that she was bringing some stale tea out here that she had already told about Brie allegedly speaking poorly on your daughters. So I get that. You just can't let things pass with people because you give them an inch and they'll take a mile. So I understand why you came back and said something about it, but I ain't letting nothing slide. So yeah, I talked about that.
Because at the moment, so
And
I did see what was going on. I was
go
being
ahead.
used like a weapon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I dropped
Yeah,
down to entertain. I
exactly.
dropped down because if somebody's saying my name and if I hear it, I'm going to drop down because I'm not going to allow you to paint this narrative for even. I don't care if it's an audience full of folks that don't like me. You're not going to paint this narrative of something and just keep going with it. Now, of course, we all know Kimmy has a creative mind, so when she gets over there and starts telling stories, people just ooh and ah at it, but they don't always check to
Lie.
verify if it's correct or not. So she's an amazing storyteller,
Listen,
but the fact that she was able to add so many different I heard so many different things that I've never heard before yesterday. It was all a surprise to me as well. So it was just like, oh, so like 2 years later, and it's still details that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, or things that I wasn't privy to. But it's easy to get on and tell a story and say what you want when you have people who gonna listen regardless. So I'm being used to fight against Bree. They barely want to fight Pizarro. I don't know why. I guess I don't know what the fear is of fighting Pizarro, but they love to fight Bree. I guess they feel like that's an easy target or something, and they want me to beef with her. Like I'm friends with Pam. I'm friends with Bree. Pam don't fuck with Bree. Bree don't fuck with Pam. But I'm able to maintain a relationship with the two of them. And me and Bree ain't never talked about Pam, and me and Pam ain't never
Yeah.
talked about Bree. Like
Right. I never
Right.
spoken about Bree
Exactly.
with ODS. Never. Like never. So I
yeah, I
hope that's
mean
the same thing
So
on our
why?
side. I've
it
never
is.
spoken with her. Mhm. I
But
believe you, ODS.
but my thing is right after you get your accolades from people, acknowledging and seeing that your channel is doing well and that people are really coming to your channel and you're doing your thing and you have made a great comeback and it looks like you are propelling forward, that now all of a sudden your name is in all of these people's mouths. So it's not by no coincidence that they
It's
are
not.
trying to triangulate and use you as a whipping board. It's crazy and it's so obvious, and all of you dumb bitches need to go sit down somewhere, including you, Jay Wilson. So that's all. I was just talking about that aspect of what I see about it, and I had to be a little shady with my picture, but that's all I wanted.
You fine, Ronnie Q, because at this time last year we were in a
I
different
love
place.
her
So
picture.
um we was in a different place ourselves, so like this conversation was different with you even last year, so I appreciate that. But like I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything,
Hmm.
because whether it's a body count, whether it's what I've seen, what I've heard, what I know, what I eat don't make nobody
Right.
shit. So it
Right.
shouldn't be something that could disrupt your whole day and your whole life to where you shift your focus into worrying about what I got going on. Or but the fact that it's so long ago and I do so much and have so much else going on in my life, I can't remember every
Mhm.
single detail to anything for you. So I mean, y'all do what you do. I'm
Now,
not mad at it. It's what
now, fresh
is
paint. Now,
is what's
fresh.
supposed to happen.
Now, fresh paint said. So, is the beef over with you and Lemon and yourself, or should I stay tuned? That's a question,
So I don't know if
ODS.
Good
that's a
question.
fresh. I don't.
Good
Hi,
question.
Fresh Prince. Nice to meet you. I've never seen you around. Um, you would have to address that to Lemon, being as though I said what I said, and he told me that if I took it too far, he would drop whatever receipts he had. Y'all forget he came out here talking about receipts, not me. But there were
Yeah.
never any follow up receipts or anything. So that's something that you could come back to me once you get an update and let me know. I ain't scared of nobody, and anytime somebody put my name in a title or in their mouth, I'll drop down. So I mean, when and if necessary, it's always gonna be. But I mean, it's still fuck lemon.
Mm.
Thank you for
Okay.
coming a member, Dovey. I appreciate it. So, I think that I hope that you guys, well, it's gonna do what it's gonna do, and that's gonna be it. I don't. Okay, the receipts is from my understanding it would be for you flirting, but everybody knows you're a flirt.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah. So,
Flirt. Big flirt.
yeah. So,
Mm.
Lemon, please come in my pet competition. Yeah, that's all I have for you, ODS. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah. So if
I
you're expecting a big
appreciate it,
fight out of
and
that, you're not gonna
yeah, I ain't
find
got
it.
nothing
So
else.
yeah, if you're looking for a big fight between me and Lemon,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't manufacture beef. I mean, he couldn't. It was nothing that excited me to make me want to go off, and he wanted me to drag him, so to speak. But I can't fake a drag. Like I got to really be into it with you to like. If he sends Sir King, I could fight with Sir King because we have history of communicating and stuff like that. But Lemon, I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Like you
Yeah.
know how like
He's
it's certain
still.
people like. Why would you waste your time?
Hmm.
What is it benefiting?
Right. Right. Right.
Betty
Uh,
Betty White.
it kind of came. It kind of came out of the. I was surprised to hear it. I was there in the chat, and I was like, what ODS do? And then I, heard it out. But I hear that it was some old stuff, and he was just coming back, and he was, like, oh yeah, it still hasn't been talked about. So,
Okay.
if you want to go there, they were going to go there. So I just,
And I said,
I
go
don't know.
there,
It
please,
don't
by
seem
all
Okay.
like
Can
means.
I
either of
say?
you are too pressed about it.
Okay. Can
Go
I
ahead,
say
pal.
something about? Okay. Yeah. Because I
Yes.
was somewhere. I
Yes.
don't even know whose live I was in. And Lemon was there, and we were all chatting. Now I'm not. I've never really commented with him or had any issues or anything with him, but I was just talking and I was like, okay, Lemon. And then the next thing I know, oh, I'll deal with you later, View.
Oh,
No, I'll deal with you later, Miss Pam. He was respectful when he said that. And so whoever's chat we were all in, I was like, oh shit. In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, he gonna deal with me. Girl, I was all perked up and shit. I was waiting. I was like, yeah, somebody serve me. I don't even know whose goddamn live it was in. I think I did a video on it. I might have taken it down. I don't even know. So I was waiting. So whoever they were talking about, da 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 da, I'm waiting. And I said, Lemon, you said you're gonna come back to me. And I did. I said it in the live. I didn't stutter, utter, or mutter. So he said, I don't even know what the fuck he said that was anything relevant. He said, yeah, Sir King, this and that, you, a view is a view. And I was like, the fuck is you talking about? We never beef. And so at the end of this damn thing, he could just say, I don't have no beats with you. So the other day, he was on some big old goddamn hype. That's when he was dragging, he went after five goddamn content creators. Like, is this like a grab or a scheme or something like that? Because who will come for me, especially on Sir King's channel? I don't even go fuck with them people. So I think it was a big play
So
with
what this happened?
2 days ago.
This happened on Sir King's channel. Are you
I
saying
don't even know whose channel.
this
No, it
happened on
was
Sir
somebody.
King's channel?
I don't know. It was Sir King, but it probably could have had a little fallback from him. But it was on somebody's channel that y'all know, like one of the big y'all know. I don't even know who big and not. I don't get big and not don't make no damn difference to me. But
was
it
it the
was
other
some
day on Pizarro's?
was it
I was
Pizarro's
just about to ask, was it like
Child, I don't even know because I don't think nothing big about any of them bitches. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm saying it right
wait a
live
minute.
on
So
God.
you had hit the panel too, or he was just talking to you from the audience? So it wouldn't have been a breeze because you wouldn't hit that
Uh,
panel,
damn Lemon was on, and then I said something, and he said, "I'm gonna get to you later, View." And I said, "Well, I was getting ready to get
huh?
down, but
Well,
I
I
was."
think it might have been Nessus.
It
Was it
might have been, but I
Nessus?
Oh,
said,
maybe
I'm
it
gonna
was
sit here
Ness.
and wait
Maybe.
for you to get to me. What the fuck you gonna get to me with? And then he talked about everything else, and I kept saying, when you gonna get to me? And so then when he got to me and I talked, he ain't had nothing to get to me with. He was looking for people to beef with. I don't even know what the fuck. Don't y'all be looking to get with me? Cause bitch, I don't fuck with none of y'all bitches on here like that. He was looking for smoke, and I guess I was in the lineup of shit. Don't look for me, none of y'all bitches. I don't care about none of y'all. But he did do that, and then the next thing I
Aren't
know, name is everywhere. Lemon, lemon, lemon. I don't know who's fucking live it is. Y'all bitches don't have a
aren't
goddamn no. I don't even know. I don't mean to call y'all bitches. Y'all know I'm just mad. The fuck. This motherfucking lemon gonna come at me.
RNYTV? Thank you for RNYTV. Thank you for becoming a member. Go ahead, pal.
Yeah, I was Miss Ronnie Q. I don't mess with nobody. And then all of a sudden, I was just chatting. I was like, "Hey, everybody!" And then Lemon came up and he said, "I'm gonna get to you later." And I was like, "What?" I even wrote it down somewhere. Lemon's gonna get to me later. And then we kept talking and
Okay,
talking.
here's
I,
Lemon. Hold on, Pam. Hold on, Pam.
you
Here's
know,
Lemon. He said, well, hold on, lies. We had a good
it was on
conversation. Dear
Discord.
Snake
It
Bitch,
was good.
StreamYard.
Okay.
This is all made up. Okay.
Well,
So
it ain't made
Lemon,
up. It's
uh
true.
Lemon, do you
Okay,
want to
it
hit
was
the
on.
link? The link is available. I don't know. Because I
Yeah,
think that
now I
this
know. It
thing
was on.
with you and OD, I think that this thing with you and
I'm gonna
ODS is
shut up,
not
Miss Ronnie. I'm
really
gonna
a
shut up, Miss
thing.
Ronnie. I
No,
need to.
but no, I just wanted to see if he wanted to come up and converse with you because it seems like whatever was said kind of upset you, and I don't know, I wasn't there, so
Okay, Miss Ronnie.
maybe you guys
It's
can have a
now we
conversation.
got it
Limit.
clear now. I didn't know where it was,
Okay,
but I
all
know
right.
later on. I know that he was going on everybody's thing, and I Lemon and I don't have any beef. and Sir King and stuff. So he said something, and he knows. He said he's gonna get to me later. So I was over on Dear Self's channel, and I said, "Get to me later." And then he started talking about all the stuff, and I kept saying, "When you gonna get to me, Sir King?" And I mean, not Sir King, Lemon. But then when he got to me and we talked, was nothing to get to me. So he was coming out here. Lemon, you was looking for beef for people. Why the fuck you gonna look for me? I ain't trying to beef for nobody. But bitch, if you want some beef, I can give you some. But I won't trying to beef for nobody. But now I see you've been beefing with everybody, Lemon. Why you going at everybody? I don't even know. Lemon, come here, bring your ass over
And
here. I ain't got no beef with
Lemon, there's the
me.
link. If you want to hit the link, you're more than welcome. I don't think that any of this is. Of course, I can think that I don't think any of it is just like I don't think that you guys really have too much beef with each other. I don't know, but Lemon. Lemon says the lies, shaking my head. Keep going.
Yeah, what lies?
She
Come on
said
up.
she was okay. Lemon. She said she's okay
You
now. She
talking about my
understands.
lies. I ain't lie. And Lemon, if you gonna say that Lemon, it's out here. Dear so well, no, Dear so probably deleted the video. No, but
She's
I
a
don't have no beef with
lie
Lemon
and
or
delete
Sir King.
type of content creator.
Okay, well I
Okay,
wasn't
so
saying it like that. No.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I understand. I'm saying it, but I understand that's your girl. So
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
so
Now I'm
Lemon, you gonna hit the link? You gonna hit the
Lemon, hit
link
the
or
link.
what, Lemon? Hey, little
He
one,
don't
how
really
you
have to
doing?
because it really wasn't nothing. It
I
really won't even
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys talk one at a time. If you hit the link, it ain't gonna be no pile up because I ain't got a dog in this fight. I like all three of you people. So you people,
hit. I
excluding
ain't
you from
gonna
me.
I
You
ain't
people, I like all three of you people. So yeah, we just having a conversation
gonna
about it, and I hope everything works out how it needs to work out comfortably for everyone involved. So is that it, Lemon? I last call for alcohol, Lemon. I'm gonna put the link in one more time. Is that link? Is that the link? Yep, that's the link.
Okay, I
I
don't
know
know
I'm way
anything
behind.
about a law,
I stay with it.
but
I
I
stay
have
where
never.
that train wreck happened. They will never completely clean that mess up. Hell, our rivers were already contaminated before that crash.
Oh,
Yes, yeah,
yeah,
I agree. I think they
okay.
can resolve it as well. So, ODS,
Because it wasn't
I
me.
hear you say that you're. Go ahead, Pam.
Oh, I thought you was talking about ODS. I just shut up. No, go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
What were you saying, Ronnie?
I hear that you're going live after you pick up your food, and you'll be back live again later on tonight.
I
Have
actually
you
have
set up a
that's
time
look.
or
If you read the back chat, Ronnie, look, I
look,
won't go
child?
announce it. I won't go announce it, but yeah, I got a live already set.
All right, so yeah, I was about to wrap up anyway, and shit. Thank you for coming up, ODS. It's been great talking to you,
Okay.
and Pam, you as well.
Hey, little one.
Any
It's
last
fine.
words, Pam?
Yeah. I just want to make sure that I need y'all. I need y'all to know I didn't lie on Lemon. Now the last thing we see is the lies. What kind of lies did you hear, Lemon?
I
Because
think it's
I
a
didn't lie.
miscommunication. You might have assumed, or it sounds like he ain't got no beef with you though.
Yeah, no, no, we don't. I don't have no beef with Lemon. Okay, long as we good with that, because child, I'm trying to get casket ready. I ain't got time to be beefing with these bitches on here on the goddamn YouTube. Okay,
Betty White,
we're
since you
good.
so nosy, in the back chat I said, Ronnie, I got a live I'm about to drop down and go to, but I wasn't going to announce it out loud because she's in her stream, and I didn't want it to seem shady. Since you got to
No,
know.
yeah, I was about to announce it for you anyway because I'm about to get off of here. I
Hey,
just
soul
came for a
sister.
short live, and thank you for coming up, D Spot. So go ahead and get ready for your live, and I'll be over there. I see you. I see you
All
over
right.
there.
I did say I
And
won't hit no more panels, but of course, if you ask me to come up, I'm going to come up. So I appreciate you for having
all
me.
right,
And Pam, it was good to see you, boo.
Yeah, but and I'm gonna tell you, D Spot, I'm gonna see you soon, but I'm gonna tell you, always come over here to Miss Ronnie Q. She messy, but she funny as fuck. I
Oh no, that's
love
my. Me
her.
and we've got past our days, and I'm always here for Ronnie Q.
Good. Yeah, because I
as
only
I
hang
am
around with
you.
good people. Yeah, I only hang around good people. Even the people that I beef, y'all see me beefing with people and stuff like that. I never go back if they treated me shitty. But I always come over here because Miss Q is. I ain't never. I'm good. I love coming over here. I love her messy
Ronnie,
ass.
how do the Islanders feel about you and me you know what I'm saying, coexisting and cohabiting?
No, they feel
Because you know they don't like me.
you're the island. What are you
They
talking
don't
about?
like you. I just saw them. They
You,
don't like
you,
you.
Them
you,
bitches hate me, but
you,
I don't.
you're you're the island. I'm a mainlander.
And
I just
Chavo,
I saw it, Miss
I
Q.
just
I
got
was
my
over
I just got
there.
my full I just got my full citizenship. ODS. God damn it. Don't be fucking ripping up my passport in this motherfucker. You guys are the islanders. Yeah, you
and then
guys. I know what it is. What
y'all
it
got
is.
that weird confused one that says she's a man, that says she's a woman. That keeps
And
my name going when nobody else wants to mention me over there. That nigga always say my name. So
listen, I was so mad when you let them come up and not let them come up as what was YouTube, what is his name? Uh the name that they were using with the phony pick.
I
oh,
know who
LSA
you.
boss,
ODS. LSA boss. I was so mad because the agreement on Triple Red X's was that
right,
LSA boss was going to call in, and then all of a sudden we get the other one calling in, and I was just like, oh,
right,
see,
Barry
like
Carey.
this is because they cannot present a male voice. Period. So
And
it
that's the
is what it
easiest
is, and
thing.
I'm
You could
glad
have
you
got
That's
said
anybody to come
why.
over here and did a man voice. Hell, Ness made a man voice.
That's why. That
exactly,
okay. I was trying to
exactly.
figure out what happened. Okay.
So yeah,
So
but that's still my.
yeah, thank
I
you
still
for
like me some LSA boss. But I'm convinced that that is a lesbian. But Dovey said she mad at you, so you
correct.
better get into this.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get into Dovey.
Don't be
All
mad
right.
at
Thank you,
Ronnie Q.
ODS.
All right, I see y'all on the
She ain't
streets.
mad at
So
me.
I'm mad
All right. I see
Ronnie
you.
Q. She would not let me enter a hippopotamus in her contest. Okay, let me go.
Okay.
Don't be mad
Okay.
at
So,
your ass because you wouldn't let a hippopotamus
Dovey,
get in. I'll talk to you
Dovey,
later.
Dovey.
Uh,
Thank you, viewer. I thank you for coming up as usual. Dovey, I told you as long as your hippopotamus can do three commands or do a obstacle course, you're more than welcome to enter your hippo. Now, I just dropped a link for Ebony Diamond in my chat. You guys, if you will, please go over and support Ebony Diamond. Ebony Diamond is the person who did a lot of the graphics for that LSA Street Awards that I did the other week. And so I would like to support her. She puts a lot of the beef sector fodder to music and does a great job. So I dropped her link. And if you can go subscribe to Ebony Diamond, you will be in for, quite a pleasure because she does, great videos set to music that you love because I got so many compliments on the music that was playing during the LSA uh, Beef Sector Award. So that is her link, Ebony Diamond. I'd appreciate it if you guys support her. And also, if you want to support the Perfect Pet competition, it's winner takes all. And there is a gift certificate for the second place winner to a PetSmart or Petco. So you can $ Ronnie Q. The Perfect Pet contest is Saturday, December 16th, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 3 p.m. Central Time and 4 p.m. on the East Coast. We have some great judges. We have some simple judging, and the chat will be able to judge each person in each category as a whole. We're going to do a poll that their score will be added to the judges' score. We're judging 1 through 4, nothing complicated, and we're going to do this, and we're going to have some fun. So I really appreciate all of you who came out to visit with me today and hear me talk about a few things that have been really on my mind. And I hope you have a great week. And so I think I'll see you guys over at ODS's. So thanks a lot for being here. God bless and have a great rest of your day. Aww.